Good morning, good afternoon, good evening or good night whenever you're watching this video. Yeah, the big reveal why I had to take down all my videos. It all started with a copyright strike, my first ever copyright strike. I was playing an innocent game, well I thought it was an innocent game, called Solitaire Grand Harvest. I had to re-upload it because it already was sensitive for copyright, so I took down the video to make sure everything was correct. And YouTube, after re-upload, didn't show any of the problems. It wasn't until I think 4 months later, after the upload, that I received an email from one of the companies behind the game, which mentioned that I was violating the copyright rules, and they have claimed me that I was using some of the copyright things. So I had my first copyright strike. They deleted my video. They made sure my video was deleted, and yeah, I was left with a copyright strike where I need to get rid of. Now YouTube has given the option. Let me check real quick. Because YouTube literally has an option now. Let me see. And the option is called contact claimant. So you can go into straight contact with the company or who the hell brought up with a claimant. So I came up with an email saying, because I could straight contact him and trying to reason with them, I sent them an email where I said, good afternoon, I saw a mail from YouTube that my video has got a copyright issue. I want to know which part of copyright I use that isn't allowed, because normally you get to see what the problem is or where the problem is found. At first I uploaded the video and nothing seemed wrong. YouTube mentioned it had no limits or warnings that I was using copyright content. To my surprise, I got a mail that mentioned that the company claimed it was copyright material, and I got a strike for that. There is nothing in the mail or the claim, however, that says where the claim is based on. Not a single part in the video can be found. So I want to know where in the video the copyright has been noticed. I will be pleased to know so that I can keep that in mind for future videos. Once again, if I knew where the problem was, I would have taken action already and made sure it was allowed to publish after the mistake was taken out. But I get a strike and demonetization without telling anything where in the video the claim is based on. And if YouTube doesn't even notice that there is a flaw in the copyright, I can tell that I'm quite surprised by seeing this. I would appreciate to get some information about where the claim is based on. Best regards, this Around Gamer. I think it was a fair point. I didn't claim it was my piece of work. In my old days, when I started this channel, I would have gone full berserk and in full defense mode with I'm not using any copyright material. The companies who built up this game already paid for loyalties, so I'm in the clear. Well, apparently it's not. I disagree, because even if you record a song of a radio station that accidentally gets on tape, even that is copyright material. Anyways, I got a response, and the response said, "Hi, thank you for your email. Please note that it was decided by the brand owner that your video was infringing. If you feel free, your video was reported by mistake. Please kindly revert back with more details for our further investigation, e.g. copy of the removed contents. Kind regards, Co-Search." The content is removed, and logically, after the video is uploaded, you don't have a copy of the removed content. Because if you have to keep all the videos in a single drive, the drive gets information overload or something. It gets pretty full, so you have to keep space in it. So I believe every content creator doesn't have a copy of their uploaded content, and if they have an external drive just for that. Well, I don't have that. So I kindly responded. I said, thanks for the response. YouTube gave me the option to contact the company who gave the claimant. They gave me this email address. That's why I contacted. I don't know if it was my mistake or that I did something wrong indeed. I just got an email from YouTube that my video was claimed on copyright. No specific information on what. Normally when I get a claim, I get to see in which part of the video the copyright is noticed. It can be everything, a piece of advertisement that slid through a used piece of music. Normally I get more details where a claim is based on. I didn't get any information this time, just an email that my video was claimed, deleted, and I got a strike. Even if I click further, I only see the company who gave the claim but no specific information about the reason of the claim. So I don't know nothing myself. It can be by mistake, but also it can be by fault. My fault, yeah. Sometimes I have typing aids, but if that's the case, I have no clue what the reason would be. If I made a mistake by using something, I would like to know so I can keep it in mind next time whenever I make content related to solitaire ground harvest. That was the video that got demonetized. It was re-uploaded, and after YouTube checked the video, they also said everything is fine, no limits. The first time, yes, there was something wrong, and YouTube noticed that after the HD was done. After the re-upload, everything was just fine. YouTube didn't find any problems. That's all the extra information I can give. If I knew more details, I would mention them, but I got a copyright strike with no reason mentioned on why it's claimed. And once again, this is the email address YouTube gave me to contact the company who gave the claim. Best regards, Dust Around Gamer alias my personal name. This is the response I got back. Thank you for your email. Please note that it was decided by the brand owner that your video was infringing. If you feel free, your video was reported by mistake. Please kindly revert back. Or was it the wrong one? Hang on. Hi, thank you for your email. Please note that it was decided by the brand owner that your video was infringing. If you feel free, your video was reported by mistake. So it's basically the same answer. And they are sending me to the brand owner, where clearly this company I'm in contact with is also the one where I can do a submit notification or counter notification. So I submitted. I want to do that part. The same company came under the scope. So it was literally, if I contact a claimant, I see the company. If I do the other option, submit notification, then I get the same company name. So it is clear that the one that I contacted with are the one who are behind my strike. So I submitted a counter notification, so I really wanted to get answers where I was mistaken. And surprise, surprise, what I got to see, it got rejected. Ironic. It wasn't done there, and now comes the reason why I had to remove all my content. Because if you get a copyright strike, you have to do an action which is called YouTube schooling, which can help you to let expire the strike. My strike expires at 11th of October. If I don't do the YouTube schooling, I can jump higher or stay on the ground, whatever I want, jump high or low, whatever I want. The strike will not be gone. You have to finish the YouTube schooling. And the YouTube schooling is about 4 questions where you have 3 of the 4 answers correct. So I did the YouTube schooling, and I don't have footage of that anymore, or I never had it. but there was a question where I literally fell, and it would be too obvious to have it wrong, but I still had it wrong. The question was set up like this, or something like this: are you allowed to reuse videos that are already have been uploaded to YouTube? We are all content creators. We all stick our blood, sweat, and tears in the videos. Like me, I'm with everything I do now, I'm 3 days busy. So it is my piece of work. I don't want anyone to use it without permission that easily. So of course I pressed no, because in my opinion, and it was in my opinion too good, or too obvious, that you are not allowed to use each other's content. I was wrong, and I have this statement from Google which basically gives the right answer. Watch this. For example, YouTube cannot grant you the rights to use content that has already been uploaded on the site. If you wish to use someone else's YouTube video, you may want to reach out to them directly. Some creators list ways they can be contacted in their channel. Learn more about how to get in touch with others here. Well, you have people that are very kind enough and will ask, but you have some boneheads who literally like yeet, and they don't care whose content it is, as long as they can use it. And now with this knowing, I was like, okay, YouTube wants it in one way. YouTube literally wants to protect the people with this, and content creators which are way below, like me, can jump higher or jump low or high, whatever they want, but we cannot grant them. So after I saw this, I was like, okay, I'm going to remove all my content, make sure that it's marked. It gave me the option, or the possibility, to learn from my mistakes I made in the past, like when I started a channel. But I really wanted to make sure my videos were secured, because YouTube probably only gives about the companies who are better in law people to cover up their copyright. But small content creators like me and many others don't have that, so they can suck it. So that's why I removed my content. So from now on, as you see in the bottom right now, I have my full name in the bottom right. So not just the initials, just the full name. In the previous video I had it in the bottom left and in the middle, but I noticed that if you want to make a short of it, you have to cut. It's too wide to make a perfect cut out of it. So from now on, my webcam camera will be in the bottom left, like it's always have been, but in the bottom left my full name will be there. Then you have people that say, yeah, life is unfair. I know a lot that say that, but that doesn't mean we have to agree on that statement. Not that easily. We can disagree on that, and this way of one-way traffic is not something I can agree on, and especially not that easy, like life is unfair. We can stand up against if something is not fair. We don't have to accept everything I mean. So that means that I removed all my content. It's unfortunate. If I had a bit less videos, like on my second channel, I would have probably taken them all off and put the mark in it with my name and re-upload it. but I didn't have that few videos. I had over 480 or something. I was reaching 500 videos. So getting that removed is quite a pain in the ass, and getting it re-uploaded again and with the mark in it is a pain in the ass as well. So yeah, it was unfortunate that I had to restart it, but I revive it from now on with the schedule I mentioned yesterday. And from now on, yeah, we're just signing over. It's unfortunate. I see that some subscribers have left. Yeah, it was already something I calculated. It's no surprise for me. But yeah, all I can say is we tried again to get there again. This is just an unfair thing that I witnessed, and seeing how easy our videos are not that protected, yeah, that forced me to remove everything. For everyone that stayed, thank you very much, and I'll do my very best to make the best out of my videos starting from now. I would say thank you guys once again for watching, and thanks for staying for the ones who stayed. Tomorrow comes the game content again. For now, that's all I can say. Check the socials for the latest updates. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. If you like the video or you agree with the statement, hit the like button. And I'll see you guys back tomorrow for the first game content in the new style. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys there.